against what they so-called communist, but it's very it's a little bit everything. It's like sad, surprised, angry, and still trying to understand the whole concept. Why he's making the move, but of course, there are a lot of people talking about it and growing panics and conspiracies and everything. But for me, mainly, it's just surprised and sad because it's a major communication tools between me and my families in China. Especially my mom is now in China. Me and my mom, she's now in China, and WeChat provide a very easy, convenient platform for her. As from where she comes from, she's from a generation that experienced it, cultural revolution, and for many reasons that she couldn't get higher educations, and the apps are high tech these days for her is a bit overwhelming. But WeChat is so easy, just a few clicks. She can send a message, she can type something, and she can just send a voice message. That's most she does. And this morning she was so worried and then called me on WeChat and asking me, is it true? I said, they are making the move, but I'm not sure what's the outcome.
Our mission is to keep Chinatown safe by patrolling. We observe, we record, and report to local law enforcement. So we report suspicious activities and crimes in Chinatown. And we primarily communicate through WeChat. We have several chat groups. Altogether, over 400 merchants share information on WeChat with us and local law enforcement. So it's very important that we have that available to keep them safe. And for a lot of people, WeChat is like their life, they live their life around it, Some of them buy food from it, sell food from it. Some people buy houses and sell houses through WeChat. They buy clothing and sell clothing through WeChat. They buy and sell cars through WeChat. They even buy and sell cell phones through. So all those basic needs that we're talking about is all transacted through WeChat. And if it's cut out from their lives, then, it's going to make it more difficult for them. And as a president, do you want to make people's lives better, or do you want to make their lives worse? I think that's what you have to ask.
Okay.
This us versus them mentality or rhetoric is hurtful for everybody. It's especially hurtful for Asian Americans. So, President Trump started with saying stuff like, Chinese virus and the Kung flu, and now banning TikTok and WeChat. This is really not good. It's going down a path that is very harmful to the Asian communities. Not just to Chinese Americans, because we're not the only ones that look Chinese. There are other ethnic groups that look like us, and they also become victims.
But when you attack WeChat, there's a large group of there's a big Asian population in the United States, right? And many of them are expats from expatriates from China who uses the WeChat platform, and most of these expatriates are Trump supporters. So for us, and they organize voting rallies to get out the vote and everything. So actually, he's hurting his own voting base among Asians. You can't use the government. You can't use the power of government to force an overseas company to sell to an American company. I think there's certain ethics involved. I mean, if it's not a legal issue, it definitely is an ethical issue to me.